everyone, and welcome to my channel. I was tagged by the lovely Dawn from Dawn's Life Over 40, and she did this tag. I've seen it around YouTube. A few people have done it, and I'm going to link a few of the other ladies down below who have done this tag, and the tag is called Tried and True Products. And when I watched Dawn's video, I thought, oh my goodness, I have, so many tried and true products. Some of them I don't have here because unfortunately I can only purchase them when I'm in the UK. So believe me, when I come back, I'm going to be sharing some more tried and true products that I can't get here. So I know the two chicks did it, and I love that one. So my first product I know has already been done, but because it has been talked about so much on my channel, and the ladies who did this one were the two chicks, so it's on my channel all the time. I talk about it constantly, and I just could not leave it off because it is something I have been using my whole life. So, and that would be Pond's cream. Now, this is not the original one. This is the one for dark spots correcting cream. The smell is the same. I don't think it does anything to the dark spots. I really don't. But it's Pond's cream at its finest. And my mom used it. I've used it. It still stays in my drawer. I buy them when I go down to the United States. I usually buy a big jar and then put it into the little jar. So Pond's has been around since, and just let me get my notes. And as I say, I know the two chicks have already done this one, but the thing is that there are some people on my channel that may not already seen that one, so I'm going to share it with you anyway. And the origin is from the United States, which I didn't know. I thought it was from the UK because we've been using it since we were kids. And it was introduced in 1846, which is 172 years ago. That is phenomenal. Like, really and truly is. And I'm going to show you this amazing picture that I found on the internet. Let's see if you can see that. Look at this. This is an original advertisement for Pond's cream. And I'm going to read you just a little tiny bit of it. It says here, after the bath, Pond's Extract Company's Vanishing Cream. It was in 1910. 1910. That was a vanishing cream. And then in the 1920s, 1922 to be exact, sales of the product had gone down as many believed that such an easily available product could not perform as well as others. Designer products. Because of this, the Pond's company had targeted royalty, politicians, and people of high class. An interesting fact about where Pond's is primarily sold. And it says it's the largest markets are in Spain and in Asia, including India, Japan, and Thailand. So that's really interesting that those countries have the largest market of Pond's. So so that's Pond's cold cream. Now another one that is tried and true, and that is something that my husband uses on his feet a lot and on his hands. And I don't have the hand one, but the foot one is called O'Keeffe's for healthy feet. And this stuff works like just amazing. This product's been around for 20 years. And it originally comes from California. And it was, Bill O'Keeffe was a rancher and diagnosed with diabetes. And my husband has diabetes, so he has to really look after his feet. And apparently his feet were just horrendous all the time because of the type of work he did. So his his daughter, Tara, seeing the pain caused by his chronically dry skin, was driven to find products that relieved her father's severely dry, cracked skin. So she was a pharmacist, so applying her skills, she spent years creating, her and her father spent years creating and testing various formulations that they mixed in the kitchen. So that was really interesting. And now, of course, they originally had the one for the feet, and then they went from that into the working hands. So yeah, so that is the story of the O'Keeffe's foot cream. And the next one, which is another tried and true, and I don't know if anyone's done this one or not, but it is Vaseline. Like Vaseline petroleum jelly. Like this stuff has been around forever. So good old Vaseline has been around since 1872, 146 years. And it was introduced in the United States. So lots of great inventors in the United States. Now, of course, it's marketed worldwide. Vaseline is used for just about everything that you can imagine. I'm a great believer of Vaseline. I particularly use it for around my nose. My nose gets very dry, especially in the winter. And I always just put a little bit of Vaseline just around my nose. The outside of my nose gets dry, and just barely on the inside of my nose. And it also stops the germs and things that are flying around the air. It does. My mom said it stopped the germs from getting into your nose, and I think that contributes to me staying healthy and not getting too many flus and cold germs. So I'm going to show you a picture that I pulled up, and it was from back in the days when it was first invented, and it was a horse and cart. Look at that, with Vaseline right on the cart. So this stuff was invented before automobiles. And so the very first known reference to the name Vaseline was by the inventor of petroleum jelly, and his name was Robert Chesborough, and he is originally from the United States. In 1859, Chesborough went to the oil fields in Pennsylvania and learned of a residue called rod wax that had to be periodically removed from oil rig pumps. So the oil workers had been using the substance to heal cuts and burns. Chesborough took samples of the rod wax back to Brooklyn, extracted the usable petroleum jelly, and began manufacturing the medicinal product he called Vaseline. There's a whole history about it. You should Google it. It's really interesting. So I carry Vaseline in my purse. I have a big jar of it. Then I have the little jar in the bathroom. I carry it in a little tiny one as well. And you can buy them in the dollar store. You can buy the little tiny ones for your lips. Use it for your lips. Use it for cuts. Use it for scrapes. Use it for your nose. Use it for diaper rash. Petroleum jelly is, or Vaseline as we now call it, is known worldwide for its medicinal and healing powers. Next thing on my list is, ta-da, coconut oil. And this one is organic. I don't know if it matters, but I bought this one in Winners. And it comes solid, so just rub it between my hands. And I take my makeup off with it, use it for dry skin, for shaving, for just about anything. Now, the great thing about coconut oil is that it is completely edible. You can drink it. Not that you want to, but a great thing that people do with it is swish it around in their mouth, and it's supposed to detoxify, and it's supposed to be really good for your gums and teeth. And then you spit it out. You swish it around in your mouth for a long time, for at least a minute or two, and then you spit it out. And I know a lot of people do this with coconut oil. Now, it is extracted from the kernel or meat of the mature coconut harvested from the coconut palm. It is various applications because of its high saturated fat content. It is slow to oxidize and thus resists to rancification, lasting up to 6 months without spoiling. I've had this more than 6 months. So yeah, so again, another tried and true amazing product, and that is coconut oil. So that we covered 1, 2, 3. Before I go,
4 products.
I wanted to just say a few words about my really dear friend Shelia from Life with Lillie. Shelia is going through some health issues right now, and a lot of you know her, and a lot of you are friends with her as well. And Shelia is a very special girl. And I would just like to ask you all, if you pray, if you could say some prayers for her healing. If you wish to just send some healing vibes, some positive healing vibes, just think about her as she goes through her big operation today. And Shelia, know that we all love you. We know you're strong. We are rooting for you. We can't wait for you to come back. And just wanted you to know that I love you, girl, and I'm holding your hand all the way. And thank you all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed my little video, and I wanted to thank Dawn for tagging me. I'm going to tag one person, and I think she'll do it if she's not already tagged, and that's Kara from Karaskorner. I think she'll enjoy doing it. I don't want to tag anyone else because I'm not sure who else is doing it. I'm not sure if Kathy's doing it. Kathy, are you doing it? If you are, that's fine. But if you're not, I'll tag you too. And anyone else who wants to do this tag, this is a great tag. And I think I picked some amazing products. Anyway, I'm rambling on, so I'm going to go, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I love you all, and don't let anyone ever dull your sparkle. Bye.